From the beginning of time, man has always had a pursuit of the best quality of life possible. That quality of life is not possible without resources. The form of resources we have accumulated has changed over time from cowrie shells, state-controlled money, precious metals, real estate, and stocks and bonds. Over the past 100 years, the world has been dominated by the US dollar and its reserves. But everything that has a beginning also has an end. A new financial revolution is upon us with the emergence of a digital economy. The way we earn, spend, and accumulate resources is fundamentally changing. A new asset has appeared that the wealthy have overlooked. Bitcoin has become the best performing asset of the past decade by far. With only 21 million ever in existence, there are more millionaires and billionaires in the world today than there are Bitcoin. Just by holding 0.25 Bitcoin today will put you in the top 1% asset holders in the world in the next 5 to 10 years. If you would have invested $100,000 in Bitcoin in 2013, today it will be worth more than $15 million. Bitcoin billionaire Raoul Pal says, Bitcoin's performance is so dominant and so all-encompassing that it is going to suck in every single asset narrative dry and spit it out. Never before in my career have I seen a trade so dominant that holding any other assets makes almost no sense. This is not an industry you can afford to ignore. If you want to remain in business, then you must adapt. Are you offering services in Bitcoin? Are you accepting payments with digital currencies? Have you adopted blockchain technology? Blockbuster Video at one point was the most dominant video service in the world. They had the opportunity to be part of Netflix, but they ignored the changing technology. Where is Blockbuster today? Where will you be tomorrow? All right. Good morning, everybody, or as my cousin would say, grand risings, everybody. I hope you are having a good Saturday morning so far. It is 8 a.m. for me on the West Coast. 2 days in, 2 days of turkey in my stomach. I got 2 more days to go. Yeah, we eat turkey all week. So go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. My name is Brandon Ivy, Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. I am the CEO and founder of ILCA, which stands for Ivy League Crypto Academy. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, share my opinion, give suggestions based on entertainment, educational, and training purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to go into. So this weekend, we are still celebrating Thanksgiving. Let's see. I see. Oh, and here I'm only going to be able to see Facebook users. Okay. So name I do see Herschel Crow. Good morning. Marnita Casa. Melanie Davis. Facebook user, Grand Risings, ILCA, family. Oh, that must be Marnita there. Yeah, it's Marnita on Facebook. And Martha from Cancun, Provis Lofties, Corpus Christi, Texas. See Melanie in Chicago. Chicago in the house. See Gina Muhammad, Michael Pendleton, Demetrius Etheridge, Lisa Smith. Good morning. Good morning. Janelle from Colorado. Janelle, I like that hairstyle, by the way. And happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I saw you. Leonard Long. Good morning. I see Facebook user in Houston. Chris Shield from Illinois. Facebook user from San Diego. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So 2 days ago, was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? I did a Thanksgiving message from ILCA. I hope you guys got something from that. Sometimes being with family can be healing. Remind you of what you are grateful for, even if you're not where you want to be, if you haven't accomplished the success that you want to have, the fact that you're still here, you have all your mental capacities. As my grandma used to say. She said, if I can wake up and remember my name, it's a good day. And she was right. She passed away with Alzheimer's. And so waking up in your full mind and faculties means that you have enough skills and all the tools needed to change your current situation. Just got to be You got to be truthful to yourself, what your current situation is, where is it that you want to be, and then take action to get there. So always be grateful and thankful. That's the only way you're going to increase your cup. All right, so let's jump into what's going on in the crypto world today. This crypto talk on Saturday is always public. I did do a surprise crypto talk yesterday because I missed Thursday, so I start getting itchy if I'm not learning every single day, and that's what we're doing. We're learning every single day. I also announced a Black Friday special yesterday for ILCA, which means that you can get crypto education, all of our courses for founding members. I already had, see, here's the thing you guys got to understand. The course regular price is $2,999. That's regular price. If you are a VIP member, I dropped it down to $997 for the rest of this year. $997. In January, it's going up to $1,499 for VIP members and still almost $3,000 for those outsiders. So I'm already at a discount at $997. And for Black Friday special, which started from yesterday, and it's going to go all the way to December 5th, I'm cutting that price in half. $500. $500. That's going to get you Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, the Internet of Things, DeFi, NFTs, Metaverse Part 1. Yeah, there's going to be 2 parts. The Metaverse Part 1, 15 videos. That is all included. All of our founding members get all of that. That's more than 100 videos for $500. Well, I got a second. I got to think about that one. $500. One of my clients, you just get 3 of those courses for $500. Here, you're going to get 7 for $500. Limited time only. You want to go to ilcafounders.com and you want to use the promo code ILCA500. And at the end, I'll pull it up and I'll show you exactly what to do. Okay. Let's pull up the news. Let's see what's going on in the crypto space. I see you, Mike, Gina Muhammad from Philly, Neil Brooks. Okay, share slide. I'm not slides, share screen. All right. So let's see what's going on in the crypto world. Let me refresh this. And I'm going to look at the DXY index. That is up 0.34%. Okay. Crypto market cap is at 874 billion, up 0.8% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance has dropped 36.3%. So some of the altcoins have had a little bit of a run when this new money that came in. Ethereum is at 60.7. That's also dropped. So altcoins are having a comeback, but the market has not recovered from the FTX collapse. It's not recovered. Bitcoin is sitting at 16,500. This has got to get back to the $19,000 range to get back to pre-FTX levels. It is up 0.2% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is up 1.9%. That's interesting, almost 2% there. BNB is up 4.5%. There you go. I knew some of the altcoins got a bigger run. 14.6% on the week. That's steady climbing. Ripple, a little bit negative, 0.2%. Oh, this is Saturday. I got to go week to week. Okay, so let's go week to week. Well, no, I did public crypto talk yesterday. Okay, so I can do it in 24 hours. Matic is up 1.2% in the last 24. Polkadot 2.4. Lido staked Ether 1.9. Okay, who got the money? Let's look at the best performers in the last 24 hours. Huobi did up 12.1%, 58% on the week. That's a steady increase. Not an overnight thing, but steadily. Quant is up 8. CRV got 7.8. Apto 7.6. Chainlink 6.5. ApeCoin 5.4. Then you got BNB, Cosmos Hub, Phantom. So I told you the altcoins got a bigger chunk of this than Bitcoin did. So my crypto.com wallet should look a little bit better today. And I mostly only show that for the inner circle. So you got to be a part of the inner circle when we do crypto talks Monday through Thursday, where we show our portfolios. Chainlink is up 16.2% on the week. CRV is up 30.8 on the week. I actually got to look at my wallet now, because my crypto.com wallet has nothing but all the altcoins in it. So let's see. My accounts. Yeah. Wow. CRV popped. Cosmos, Injective. The only one that's down is Barnbridge. But I like seeing all this green. Oh, yeah. Alethea Artificial Liquid. In what in the world? Why did I get that? That must have been an impulse buy when we were reading the news. ALI. Render token. Dogecoin. Dogecoin seems to be having a little bit of a run. Okay. What's the worst performers in the last 24 hours? Kava down 11.9%. I've never heard of this one. Binary X. Where did this one come from? Chain is down 2.1. Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Trust Wallet starting to come back down to earth, down almost 10% in the last week. Stellar a little bit in the red. But all in all, it's been a pretty good week, considering in the crypto space. Let's take a look at the biggest win for those in our community was the Fincoin. Let's see what's going on with the Fincoin. All right, it is. What do you mean invalid? Oh, I'm not even logged in. I don't need to log in to take a look at this. Fincoin is down 0.69%. Wait, but I got to check. We took some positions. I did not look at this after Crypto Talk yesterday to see if anything actually hit. I don't think so. I don't think anything's going to happen probably until Monday. Markets open up around the world. Well, the markets never close, but people trade based on Monday through Friday, most people. All right, let's see the spot. Okay, it's looking at LBank right now. I want to see our pairs. We got IBAT. Remember IBAT? That was brought by Patty Geis, I think it was. Whoa, that was a spike. 11% gain right there. So IBAT is up 2.49%. I do have an open order for this. Buying it at this 0.002 price. But it's at 002390. Okay. Then we had Mask. Mask is another one that I missed. I missed out on a move. I think I also have I don't have any buy or sell order on this. That's right. I was going to wait for this to drop a little bit. It's at $2.92. 24-hour high was $3.22. Okay. Then we've got, looking at, we got Nugent. What is Nugent doing? Oh, it's dropped 0.0967. I have a sell order for this at 11 cents, but it's in the negative. And then Fin. So Fin is down 1.7. It is $12.71. By Monday, I have a buy order on this at $9.50. If by Monday I don't see this crossing back down under the $10 range, I'm going to buy back in. But I'm going to buy back in at the between this range here, and then do the flip from there. I can make up the loss instead of waiting another week or 2 weeks for it to come back down to this price, if it ever does, $9.50. So I will buy back in at a higher price. I don't lose anything. I still have the same value that I sold. And then I continue to do my trading from there. But I'll wait until Monday. We'll see what Monday morning looks like. In fact, we'll do this on Crypto Talk for the Inner Circle on Monday morning. Okay, that looks all good. I'm going to dream mode this. How much do I have value? 10,000. Actually, 10,400. No, I don't remember it. Just 10,000. 10,000 at 12. This is moving fast. A lot of trading is going on right now. 12.7, 12.6. $126,000 worth. Yeah, keep on going. What is my target for this? Target is 50 cents. I'm sorry, $50. So it gets to $50, then that's $500,000 worth. That's my target sometime next year. All right, so now let's pull up some of the news. Good morning, good morning. Happy holidays as well. If you guys are on Facebook, make sure that you click on because I'm using StreamYard, so that when you type, I know who you are, because you just show up as a Facebook user to me. Let me see. Glad you liked that one. I'll send some other ones. Now, I am doing Crypto Talk Live right now, so go to my Facebook page. You can hop on. All right, people blowing me up. Okay. All right, so that's it for that. Let's take a look at some of the news. Oh, wait. Do I want to look at? I wanted to see the DXY. Ooh. It was squeezing and then it split. And it split up. This is what we call buying the squeeze, when it split up. All right. That means crypto should still come down just a bit. Let's go to some of the news. Okay, so when will the bear market end? That's what everybody, I get that question asked all the time. When will it end? I cannot predict short term. I can predict long term. I know that one of the best years that crypto is ever going to have is going to be in 2025. But there's going to be a lot of dips, ups and downs in between there. But when, I don't know. So these targets will confirm Bitcoin bull market with 95% to 98% certainty. All right, this is from veteran trader Tony Vays. So we might want to take some stock to what he is about to say here. Let's see. A seasoned crypto trader says he can nearly guarantee the beginning of a new bull market if Bitcoin hits certain price targets. In a new strategy session, Tony Vays describes to his 123,000 YouTube subscribers a scenario showing how Bitcoin bulls could effectively end the year-long bear market. According to Vays, Bitcoin bulls must push the price of the king crypto to its swing high in November to have a very good chance of igniting a fresh bull market. I want to see a move to just under $23,000. I came up with a number similar to that the other day. Was that yesterday I did that? We were looking at the Bitcoin chart and I was talking about the midterms, meaning the halfway point between the halving and what price Bitcoin would need to be at. But I think I was talking maybe 30,000. So he's saying if we get a move just under $23,000, if we get rejected, we need to hold 19,000 on the rejection. And then we need to come back and start to challenge 23,000 again. So let me give you guys a visual of what he's talking about here. So when he went back and forth, let me show you this, 23,000 and 19,000. Remember the order book right here? Let me pull up Bitcoin. You got your order book on the right side here. Sales and buy orders. When it hits close to 23,000, you're going to see a huge red sell wall. Let me pull this, change this. So def 1 to 10. No, this got a long way to go. But you're going to see a huge red wall like this at 23,000. So it's going to hit that and then get rejected, bounce down. Then he hopes if it bounces back down to the $19,000 range and it can hold right there and then bounce back up and retest the 23,000 range. Now let's look at the actual Bitcoin history here. So let's go back 90 days. Okay, so here's where it did test. Here's an example. Back in September, Bitcoin got below $19,000, $18,650. Then it popped up. So this was on the beginning of September, then September 13th or 12th. It got up to 22,000 and it hit the sell wall, bounced down back and retested $18,000 again, 18,400. And it held here, came back up to the $20,000 range in October, came back down to test that $18,000 range, 19,000 or so, yeah, 18,000 right here, mid-October, held there, 19,000 or so, bounced up again to retest 20,000, then it got up to 21,000, and then FTX happened. So we saw it retest this range really only once, maybe halfway here. FTX happened, and this was not a natural event, meaning a natural event to the regular market. This was an external third-party event that caused this to happen. So it dropped all the way down to here to the $15,000 range, bounced up, it retested 17,800, it couldn't pass that, and then bounced, and now we're hovering in the $16,000 zone. It briefly dipped below 15,000 a couple of days ago, and now it's back in the mid $16,000 level. So I don't know if his numbers are going to be the same until the FTX drama is over. And every day we're finding out new stuff about FTX that is keeping everything like this. And we're going to cover some of that today as well. So this is artificial, but it's holding. So normally this should be up here at the 19,000 range if it wasn't for the FTX debacle. So I'm not sure if his numbers is going to be correct, but he says a 95% guarantee that it needs to come back up to this range, above 22,000 to 23,000. It's got to test up in here, bounce back down to 19,000, hold, bounce back up to 23,000, and he thinks that push. Well, let me keep reading. What else did he say here? That tells me with about 95 to 98% certainty that the bull market has begun. Until we get that situation, I don't have a 95% certainty that the bull market has begun. Yeah, okay. The crypto trader who accurately called Bitcoin's collapse in 2018 is also open to the idea that Bitcoin could witness another sell-off event. However, he highlights that Bitcoin will likely immediately start a new bull rally after traders capitulate. Another scenario is, if we crash down to 11,000 or lower, I believe the bull market will begin immediately after that. Because I just don't believe Bitcoin can go any lower. I agree with him, but Robert Kiyosaki says different. Robert Kiyosaki thinks that the thing's going to go all the way down to $1,500 to $2,000 a coin. I can't fathom that. There's too many people that are educated in this space now that are going to take full advantage of Bitcoin being this low and going all in. The buy orders are going to be insane because they know they can probably at least 10x their money at $10,000. They know it's going to go to 100,000. It's just a matter of time. And we all remember when Bitcoin got to $69,000 and nobody could afford it. Man, I wish Bitcoin was cheap again. Well, now it is. Now's your opportunity. Now's your time. In either scenario, Vase expects Bitcoin to hit the 23,000 price level later this year or in early 2023. As long as FTX new crap pops up every day, this ain't going to happen in the next 4 weeks. I say sometime in maybe the end of the first quarter, 2023. Maybe. Chinese New Year, whenever that comes around, the crypto market goes down because a lot of people in Asia sell their assets to their holidays or vacations. They sell their crypto. So it's always been traditional. February, March, you see the price go down. So that plus FTX, I don't know. So I'm just got a dollar cost average it. Okay. What else here? Here's when the Bitcoin bear market will end, according to the Vere Group CEO Nigel Green. Financial advisory firm De Vere Group CEO Nigel Green is optimistic that the crypto bear market is months away from coming. Hey, I love being crypto educated. What did I say? I said end of first quarter. That's March. So we got December, January, February. And what does he say? Months away. Pays to be educated. Green says that the prices of Bitcoin and other crypto assets will rise once inflation starts slowing down and the central banks begin loosening monetary policy. According to Green, the assets that depreciated following the rate hikes, such as cryptocurrencies, could start rallying in April 2023. Assets that most benefited from low interest rates were naturally hit hardest in 2022 by the hikes. These include stocks, especially in the tech sector, and cryptocurrencies, among other risk assets. We expect, as the program unwinds, which is likely to be in the second quarter, he's talking second quarter of 2023, These assets will be the assets that will experience some of the biggest rallies. Although the high octane rush of previous rallies is unlikely, instead we will see a steadier continued upward trajectory for Bitcoin when the unwind kicks off, arguing that confidence is creeping back into the markets. Really? Green says that the current price of Bitcoin is attractive to long-term investors. That is true. Many serious long-term investors will be using the current lower valuations as a buying opportunity. That is true. One good thing about the hikes has been that as the sugar rush of free money faded away, we could see the real value of assets. Despite coming down 70% from its hype and heat-fueled November 2021 high, Bitcoin remains the best performing asset class of the decade. Bitcoin is trading at 16,600 at the time of writing. All right, so this type of information, my own calculation, he's saying the same thing, Tony Vays, we have at least, just in my opinion, at least 3 months to accumulate, make as much money as possible, and go as much in as we can afford to do before we see another little spike. I don't believe it will last. I don't believe it will be the end of the bear market, but we're going to see a significant spike from where we are. If that happens, we have at least about 3 months. So whatever it is you're doing right now, and you've got to put it into your head also, I need to make more money. How can you make more money so that you can put a percentage of that into building your crypto assets and portfolio? That's the key. I have an answer for that because that's what I created ILCA for. In January, I'm going to be paying out up to 40% on sales. All right, next up, we're going to talk about Sam Bankman-Fried. Every day, some new, more crazy news is coming out. So Sam Bankman-Fried conspired with SEC for special treatment, says a U.S. congressman. Oh, this is the only thing I hate about this is getting politicized. Crypto-friendly politician Tom Emmer is suspicious of the SEC's inaction against FTX, despite holding multiple meetings with the exchange's executives in March. Tom Emmer, the U.S. congressional representative for Minnesota, recently spoke on the political meetings and failures surrounding SBF prior to his exchange's collapse. The Republican suggested that Bankman-Fried tried currying special treatment from the SEC through meetings with the agency and attempted to push legislation to the same effect. Okay, so basically he was lobbying, but since he was lobbying on the Democrat side, we should see the Republican congressman against anything that he was doing. I wonder if that would have been the same if he was the biggest donor on the Republican side. Then you'd see the Democratic congressmen running their mouths. But you kind of still see that now. Elizabeth Warren running her mouth against crypto. So Bankman-Fried's political relationships. In an interview with Fox on Tuesday, Emmer said FTX's blowup was not a failure of crypto. That is true. But of centralized finance. And that's something important for you guys to know. You know, it was always on Thanksgiving, I had family members asking about, is everything okay? We saw FTX. I mean, is crypto dead? Yes, I was getting all that. And I'm like, no, you had a bad actor in the crypto space that caused a short-term harm, just like Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff did something crazy. Does that mean that the entire Dow and stock should be dead and gone? The banking industry screwed everybody over in 2008. Did that bring the demise of the banks? No. There are certain institutions that we have now seen, it's been proven. I always like what Jim Rohn says. We have enough personal experience and observation to come to a conclusion. The banks will always be the banks. I've been binge watching Game of Thrones all over again. And there was a scene with Tywin Lannister talking to his daughter Cersei about their finances and that the family is in debt. The gold has run out, and the Iron Bank is the power in the land. And she's like, no, well, we are the monarch. We have more. What we say goes. And her father was like, no, young girl, that's not how it works. The bank is the bank, regardless of who's sitting in the bank. They will always be the institution, no matter who's king or queen in any land. And they like to back a winner. Well, we see that when banks finally did something that should have brought their collapse and demise, they were too big to fail, and the government helped to bail them out using taxpayer money. The same institution that screwed us in the first place got bailed out by our money. We never got a bailout. So the banks are always going to be the banks, even in this new digital revolution. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about the crypto storm is coming. The banks, every single one, I've come to that conclusion now because I've been researching on the metaverse. Every single bank is heavily investing, researching, and developing with blockchain technology based through things like the metaverse and digital finance and CBDCs. Heavily. I've been doing, maybe I can share something with you guys when I'm in my metaverse research here. I won't show a screen because I haven't finished these yet. But I've got lessons on, it's going to be, I got Microsoft in the metaverse, banks in the metaverse. One of the big things is going to be security and privacy in the metaverse. Another, I had an aha moment that when I was researching is mental health care in the metaverse, education use in the metaverse. But we got JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, DBS Bank, Bank of America, HSBC, Deutsche Bank, Caixa Bank, MUFG, and that's not even all of them. It's just one of the ones that I highlighted that I wanted to make mention of because everybody that has a bank account is going to be impacted by this. What I always say, whether you like it or not, believe it or not, none of that matters. Hey, good morning, Anna Clark. So, Sam Bankman-Fried was pushing special treatment legislation through Congress. When it was finally revealed what it was, and the industry started raising red flags all over the place, that's when this thing came apart, he added. That's partially true. Every industry pushes and lobbies for special treatment in Congress. What do you think the oil industry doesn't do it? Every single industry, that in and of itself is not a crime, is not illegal. That's why there is an entire lobbyist industry. But what it did do was put a target on FTX's back. Because if you are the opposing party that is not getting the same special treatment, you're going to look into them because you want to stop that gravy train that your opponents are getting. And if you start looking into them, then you're going to be able to see, is there any funny business going on? So that might have been FTX's mistake. He tried to play politics. If he just kept doing what he was doing and stayed out of the political side, He might have been able to last a little longer. Eventually, it would have come out. But here's the thing. It's well, guys. I said this months ago. When you are in an extended bear market and it just keeps going, it will expose most, if not all, companies. A lot of companies that get into the red, they're just robbing Peter to pay Paul, waiting for the market to turn around and come back up again. But what if that doesn't happen? And they keep robbing Paul, they keep robbing Paul, they keep robbing Paul. And the market still doesn't turn around yet. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Have you guys ever been in a situation where, we've got good financial seasons and bad financial seasons. And in the bad financial seasons, then you just got to, use more of your credit. You're going into debt a little bit more. You're borrowing more money. You're like, that's all right. Next month, things are going to turn around. Things are going to turn around. And it doesn't. And month after month after month after month, it's just, you just digging yourself a hole that you can't get out of. That's what happens to most companies. And it's not just in crypto. This is in any industry. But with crypto being so volatile and not regulated, SBF was trying to play funny business with his money, thinking that he can turn it around. Yeah, I'll borrow $1 billion from my company over here. By the time people realize what's going on, what I did, I would already paid the money back. Businesses do this all the time. You just never know about it because they whatever they bet on worked. But what if it doesn't? So here's another one that we saw happening here, FTX. This is also what I'm waiting for too. We're in December. Next week we'll be in December. It's the most difficult time for business. Why do you think Black Friday is called Black Friday? I want to wait to see what the numbers are. Why is it called Black Friday? Well, here's why. It's the one day in the year where most businesses have on their balance sheet where they know they're going to get a boost in sales to put their company back in the black. So if they have a bad summer, a bad third quarter, and they know, all right, it's okay. All we needed to do was survive the third quarter, and we'll be put back in the black after Thanksgiving. So that will carry us through the winter, through Christmas, January, as we prepare our taxes. That's why it's called Black Friday. But what happens if you don't meet those sales projections, even after Black Friday? That's when a lot of businesses close up shop. Why do you think is it a coincidence where most layoffs happen right before Christmas? Have you ever wondered why that is? Is it, businesses just want to be cruel and they want to lay everybody off right before the holidays, right before Christmas? Why does that happen? Here's why. Black Friday happens at the end of November. Companies don't meet their sales numbers so that they can be back in the black. And if they don't meet their sales numbers, they've got to make adjustments to their bottom line, getting ready for the new year, which most of the time means firing employees. That's why that happens. Is it cruel? Yeah, because it's right before the holiday. But it's the result that they weren't able to meet their sales numbers because of Black Friday. Now, I can't wait to see next week. This Black Friday is supposed to be the biggest as far as a profit boom, because it's the first major one since the COVID pandemic, where people are willing now to leave the house and go. But now we got to see what happens on Cyber Monday, because people have been in the habit the last few years of just buying off of Amazon and having their presents and everything shipped to them, getting deals, online deals. But there's still that aspect of people running to the store at midnight, on Friday morning. So we'll see what the numbers are going to be like, and then we'll see what businesses will be able to survive. It's also hardest for crypto companies, which is why I am ecstatic about what happened with WCL. The WCL, they surprised me. I believe that that was the absolute worst time to launch your token. Now, they didn't, when you try to get yourself listed, you may not know exactly when it's going to drop. But the way that they got listed, since it was on LBank, that's got a little bit control. There's some control there because it's still, if I were to take a look on the blockchain, it should probably still only show 4 holders. You know what? Maybe if I were to, where's the contract? What if I were to move from the LBank wallet to my Trust wallet? Would it show as a 5th holder? Because I know where these holders are. I know where the money is. One is WCL's got the most tokens. The other 2 is LBank. I don't know who the 3rd of the holder is for Fin, but it's still only showing 4 holders, and that's about it, because it's still like an internal launch on LBank. I can see these transactions. Yeah, so it is not recording on here the internal transactions on LBank. I might do an experiment this weekend and move some Fin off of LBank into my Trust wallet just to see if it pops up, because I do know Nugent, for example, Nugent's got 386 addresses, but at that time, those of us that were educated knew how to move our tokens straight. We didn't have to move it to LBank. We moved it on to Trust. And I know mine is one of these right here, because I've got 1,000 tokens in my Trust wallet. So it's one of these addresses is mine. So I'll do that experiment to see. But most people on the LBank using Fin is keeping their Fin on LBank. How much do I have sitting here? Because I'm the trading, but I might want to give me Fin. I might do that just to see. No, Fin. Oh, it's still coming down. Down 3%. Yeah, keep on dropping. I need you to drop back down to that $9 range. $58 plus 68, 70 something, almost 80 Fin tokens here. So if I move 10 of them into to Trust Wallet, and we'll see, and I'll see if that number changes from 4 to 5. I can't be the only one, but I'll do that experiment later. All right, so back to Sam Bankman-Fried. Ember blasted Gensler for failing to protect investors from such catastrophes, including the fallouts of Celsius, Voyager, and Terra earlier this year. What is the regulator going after good actors in the community and working backroom deals? It appears with people who are doing nefarious things. The congressman, who is also the House Majority Whip, first alluded to investigating ties between the SEC and the FTX earlier this month. On November 10th, he claimed to have received reports alleging that the agency was working to secure a regulatory monopoly for FTX using legal loopholes. The SEC has frequently been criticized for failing to provide regulatory clarity that would help the crypto industry best develop in the United States. That's true. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong argued that the regulator's inaction has pushed trading activity to unregulated areas overseas, contributing to investor harm. CME Chief's early FTX callout, Aside from the SEC, CME Group CEO Terry Duffy also met Bankman-Fried in March. The executive noted similar red flags about both his character. He is a weird guy. Have you guys looked at any documentaries on him? He's a weird character. And operations in a conversation with CNBC last week. He said SBF turned down Duffy's offer of his crypto franchises worth $30 million, as he would have required Bankman-Fried to follow his risk management framework. You're a fraud. You're an absolute fraud, he claimed to have told Bankman at the time. In another interview with CNBC on Tuesday, he too said he was always suspicious of SBF's closeness with regulators and politicians who were singing hymns about him during his visits to Washington. Didn't Jim Cramer call him the Warren Buffett of crypto? Or something like that. We got these others. SBF's mysterious tweet storm. SBF and FTX probe by Texas states. Oh, they're all coming after him. FTX investors sue over yield-bearing crypto accounts. Yeah, he's going to be buried underneath a prison soon. Turkey. Even Turkey's getting in on this. Turkey, much appreciated, the operator. On YouTube, the operator says, peace and love. Hope your channel flourishes. Lots of good information. Much appreciated. Authorities in Turkey seize FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried's assets. Turkey's Financial Crimes Investigation Board has seized assets belonging to the local subsidiary of the FTX crypto exchange and its affiliates. You know, Sam, I hope it was. I mean, you had a hell of a 3-year run as a billionaire. Amid a probe into the collapse of the FTX cryptocurrency exchange, Turkish authorities have seized the assets of Bankman-Fried and other affiliates, the Turkish Treasury and Finance Ministry announced on Wednesday. An inquiry into claims of fraud against the FTX former CEO, Bankman-Fried has been opened as well, according to the statement. The move follows last week's initiation of a probe into the collapse of the exchange, which ran a local subsidiary called FTX Turkey. Along with FTX, the agency is also looking into individuals and companies associated with the exchange, including financial institutions and crypto asset service providers. Both investigations, launched under the country's anti-money laundering laws, are led by the country's Financial Crimes Investigation Board, a department under the Ministry of Treasury and Finance. The Turkish government added cryptocurrency exchanges to the list of entities subject to the country's anti-money laundering and terrorism financing regulations in May of 2021. The FTX implosion. FTX, once the third largest crypto exchange by trading volume, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in the U.S. on November 11th after running into liquidity issues and is now under voluntary administration. The exchange was allegedly using client money to make risky investment bets through Alameda Research, a trading firm founded by Bankman-Fried. So if we were in the bull run, he wouldn't have needed to use client money. He could have used profits, but there were no profits. But you got to ask, how are there no profits? You make money off of all of the transactions. And FTX, no matter what the price of Bitcoin, was still doing a lot of transactions. Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO on the same day as well, and is currently in the Bahamas, where his parents and senior executives of the failed crypto exchange reportedly bought property worth $121 million using customers' funds. That's going to be taken. I don't know where you're going to run to next. Earlier this week, the judge overseeing the FTX case agreed to formally move a Chapter 15 bankruptcy case filed by Bahamian liquidators from New York to Delaware, while keeping the names and addresses of the top 50 creditors. See this? I tell you guys, whenever there's a collapse like this and you see people lost money, Who is always the first to get paid back? Is it you and your money in your account in FTX? No, it's always creditors. The addresses of the top 50 creditors owed approximately $3.1 billion. According to James Bromley, counsel to one of those, I think, is also going to be probably O'Leary. I can't remember his first name. The Shark Tank guy, Kevin O'Leary. According to James Bromley, counsel to FTX new management, there was a lack of corporate controls at the exchange, with Bankman-Fried using FTX as his personal fiefdom. You're right, Stan, not retail. This is what I want to learn more about. I want to know his lifestyle. I guarantee there's going to be a movie made on this, a documentary or what, about his whole lifestyle. But he was a strange one. But his family, he got his entire family in on this. All right. So that is it for Crypto Talk for today. There's some updates, some news. And here's some of the updates and news. One, tonight, I am doing a live, the Crypto Storm is coming. The Crypto Storm is coming. I only do this once a month. What's interesting is this is going to be the third one I've ever done. Those of you who are a part of the first two, you've witnessed how this can go down from what happened with FTX. What I will give this away for free. One of the things that I was talking about in detail about how people in crypto, most people is going to lose most, if not all of their money. One of the main reasons is because they have their money sitting on crypto exchanges. You guys remember me saying that in detail? And what happened with FTX? Now, you just got proof of what I've been saying, but there's more. What scares me the most, and yes, this actually does scare me, but I see huge opportunity at the same time. What scares me the most is this: Tether. Tonight, I will explain why in detail that Tether scares me the most. Why I believe that this is going to be one of the biggest downfalls of the crypto industry. Tether. Now, how can you be a part of this tonight? I don't do this. Wait, Amazon is already making an 8-segment series on FTX. That's fast. It's still going on. They're moving quick. How can you be a part of this? Well, you've got to be a founding member in ILCA. Founding members are members who have purchased all of my courses. And why do I do it that way? Because the information that I'm sharing, I don't just tell you where the crypto storm is going to come and how. I also talk about how to prepare yourself, survive it, and thrive on the other side. Now, I can't do all of that in one night, but if you've got my courses, I also explain it in all of my courses. I'm giving you every tip in every course, more than 100 plus videos. So after the training, you can go back on your own time and go through the courses. And now when you watch the videos, things that you see is going to start to make sense that you might not have understood before. And you'll be able to ask me questions on our next Tuesday and Wednesday night trainings. Say, Brandon, you talked about this on the Crypto Storm is Coming. I was listening to one of your videos and, I got some questions. So you've got to have my courses. Now, how do you get my courses? Well, you can go to ilcafounders.com. ilcafounders.com. The price right now, you'll see regular price is $2,997. But I've got a deal for those who are VIP members, meaning they in our 5-day challenge, they paid the $97. You get it for $997. We even have a payment plan. So let me show you. For those who say, "Oh, Brent, I can't afford that. Really? Don't you got like $20,000 in one of those crypto companies? But 997s. So I've got payment plans. Pay in 2 months or 3 months. But since it's Black Friday, I have another special going on right now. Black Friday deal. If you enter coupon code ILCA 500, watch what happens to the price. Bam! Just sliced in half. $500. $500. You save $497. Now you're getting all of my courses. Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Crypto, Internet of Things, DeFi, NFTs, and the Metaverse. And the Metaverse. Whoa, I got to read what Provis just said. One of my friends that I brought into crypto became a millionaire, has lost almost all of it. Why? Because this person is not crypto educated. He broke the majority of all the rules and has lost it all. Lost it all. We'll talk about that tonight. How can a person that makes millions in crypto lose it all? But you've got to be a founding member. So you have time. If you're not a founding member, go to ilcafounders.com, put in promo code ILCA500, get the course, and it will be on a private Zoom tonight for just founding members. You don't want to miss this. Then tomorrow night, I am doing a live ILCA opportunity call. I have created a system. So in 2023 and beyond, how would you like to be able to earn anywhere between $400 a month to $1 million a year? Selling picks and shovels. And what is that? Crypto education. I'm not a network marketing company. I am not a MLM. This is not team building. This is not even for networkers. This is for influencers. Do you have a community of people that you know need to get crypto educated? Do you have a following? You know, I'm just now getting active with Instagram. There's people that got 50,000, 1 million, 2 million Instagram followers, Twitter followers, TikTok followers, YouTube subscribers, 5,000 Facebook friends. If you just help 100 people to get my big package that comes out in January, you can get it right now, the $199 pack. 100 people doing that, that's more than $100,000 a year. 100 people. If that's not enough money for you, if you did 1,000, that's $1 million. Brad, I got 50,000 people on my list. Send out one email blast. If just 1,000 of them get it, that's $1 million for the year for you. And you don't have to worry about the CEO running off with everybody's money because this is not investment. You are not investing in ILCA. You are purchasing crypto content for yourself. All right. So that is going to be tomorrow night. I'm doing a presentation on that. Send me a message. I didn't prepare. I didn't have the Zoom link in front of me. But that will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Send me a message if you want that, and I'll be posting about it on social media. And then Monday begins our next 5-day challenge. 5-day challenge. And this is going to be the last 5-day challenge of 2022. So you want to hop on to that one. The next 5-day challenge will be will be the first week of January. We're going to be covering NFTs and Metaverse because I'm launching the new courses at that point. NFTs in the Metaverse. And then the next crypto talk will be Monday morning. But you have to be an Inner Circle member. ILCAsecrets.com. ILCAsecrets.com. $29.97 a month. See, this is public, but how would you like to get this every single day? Private. $29.97 a month. The price is going up to $49 in January. But if you get it now, you will be grandfathered in at $29.97 a month all next year. You're grandfathered in. You only be paying that. So you want to get the Inner Circle before the year is out to get $29.97 a month. And let me stop sharing screen. All right. And for those of you who still, this is Saturday. Thanksgiving is, in my opinion, it's the whole weekend, because I'll be eating turkey until, next couple of days. But there's still a lot of you that went from depression to even more depression, because now we've got Christmas coming up. We've got December, just trying to survive to the end of the year. And you're looking at the new year, and it doesn't seem like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Even though it's supposed to be a brand new beginning, you don't feel that way. It just doesn't feel right. And I've been there before. I know exactly how that feels. But I'm here to tell you that you are only a decision away from turning your life around and having the best year you've ever had. It's not going to be based on any outside force. If you're waiting for the market to turn around, if you're waiting for your boss to give you a raise, if you're waiting for somebody to give you a handout or whatever. People, if only this could happen. No, none of that matters. It's based on you making a decision, taking action, and being consistent. Wherever you are right now is temporary. That even goes for when you're on top. When you're on top, you've got to prepare for the next time you go down in the valley. When you're in the valley, you got to know that that's not going to last long. You will be right back on top. And when you get on top, you start making decisions that even when the valley comes, it doesn't feel like you're in the valley. Stan says, can you pay for the year for the Inner Circle instead of monthly? I haven't come up with that as an option. I'll think about that, but I've got 3 other packages. So if you got the $69 pack, the $99 pack, or the $199 pack on a monthly basis, that comes with the Inner Circle. I'll talk to the marketing team about what if we do have a year you could pay up front for the whole year. I don't know. We'll think about that. Good morning, Lanu. So also at the top of this hour, you guys saw that one of the biggest wins that we had was the Final Chain coin this past week. Well, there is an opportunity call for what the Final Chain is all about, the nodes at the top of the hour. Can I do this? Oh, well, I'm streaming everywhere, so no, I can't post. If you go to, let me share screen again, and I'll show you where to go to. Those of you who want to get in on the Final Chain. And Phyllis asked, what is the 199 pack? Well, let me tell you that while I'm sharing screen again. Okay, the 199 pack comes with VIP access to the 5-day challenge. That means you're on private Zoom with me. You can ask questions. It comes with the Inner Circle, which is more than 16 hours a week of crypto talk that I do every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. It also comes with the marketing system that we have, that if you want to learn about marketing, that's optional. It also comes with a done-for-you marketing system where you can actually market ILCA. You have your own capture page and funnel system. It also comes with 4 live trainings a week, 2 on marketing, learning how to market, and 2 on the founding member training courses that I do with all the videos, where I take a lesson from the videos and I do it live so that now you can ask Q&A. And that is the most important. People love to see it live than just watching it on their own. So that's every Tuesday and Wednesday night. I charge $250 an hour for my time. I'm giving 4, 2, 4, 6, at least 8 hours a month of live training from our courses, 8 hours a month. Plus, you get to earn up to 40% if you decide to want to share ILCA. You get VIP access, continuously. You get special discounts on our ILCA apparel store. Have you guys even taken a look at this lately or been here? Buy some swag. We're going to be adding a whole lot more to our apparel merchandise next year as well. So we got our merchandise store, ILCA apparel. Keep calm and kiss. I don't remember seeing that one. Keep calm and kiss a crypto diva. Is that one yours, Marnita? See, I am not. I am the boss. I like that. The $199 pack is the one you're going to want to get. Basically, you're getting everything for your crypto. The only thing you're not getting with the $199 a month is all of the crypto videos. You got to pay for those one time. But you will at least get the trainings every week that I do. And the week after next week, next Tuesday, we are now starting how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. How to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Yeah, those collared shirts, the polos, those are going to be added too, Provis. The polo shirts. So you guys see me wear from time to time. Right now, we're still with the tank tops and the tees. Men's and women's collection. So yeah, that's about it for now. I will see those of you who are founding members tonight, and you can, if you want the $199 pack, you can get that right now. Right now, it looks like this, but we will have a sales page for this later. The sales page for IFAC for all three of our packages. So, not that one. ILCAmarketing.com. So you can actually get this right now, the $199 pack. Right now, it looks like it's for marketing, but marketing is one of them. So you'll see this. The plan is going to be $69.99 or $199 next year. But you can get the $199 right now, and you'll be good to go for next year. Oh, yeah, the FinChain info. Okay, WCLonthego.info. Go to WCLonthego.info. Click on more over here and corporate. And this is a Saturday presentation taking place in 45 minutes. Here's the Zoom for it and the password, WCL 2022. You know, we had a 6-figure week because of this. So I put my attention back on it. You go where the money is. So those of you that want to learn, I think I'll be speaking on this today as well. So I'll be speaking, if they call on me, I'll be sharing also. All right, so that is it. Take care, everybody. I will see you all tonight, those of you that are founding members. If you're a founding member and you don't have your Zoom link, shoot me a private message or my executive assistant, Ms. Casa, Marnita Casa, and we'll get that over to you. Take care, everybody. Bitcoin Brandon out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.